Hi, everybody. I am Moniquederouen, the mind body coach, and I am here with one of my clients that came in through my group series. Her name is Amanda, and I would love to interview her and just get her feedback on what went on. So I hope you all enjoy what Amanda's going to share with us today. Hi, Amanda. Welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this with me. I really appreciate you carving out your schedule for this. So.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, awesome. So the first question I want to ask you is just where did you find me and what brought you to me? Like in general with this work.
Okay. Well, I found you from Facebook, and that is because we've known each other probably, elementary, whatever. I think we played ball together one season, so I did what, you know, everybody does with their high school acquaintances or friends, follow them on Facebook. And I kept seeing you, post and, stuff about your loving life. I knew you had moved to Colorado and it was beautiful and you just seemed so happy. And that's when I decided to, I wanted what you had. So I reached out to you, through Facebook after seeing your posts for several years.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So, you found me on Facebook. We knew each other in high school. We went to elementary school together. Yeah, we played ball together. We have a little bit of a history. But we weren't very close friends or anything like that. We've stayed connected over the years and through Facebook, and that's been pretty awesome. But what did you think this was going to be like when you signed up for my group and you said, "Okay, I'm going to give it a shot"? What were your expectations?
Well, it was kind of a desperate plea. I'm not going to say I was unhappy with my life or anything like that, but I had, some issues. I had weight issues. I had, pain and hurts. And after seeing all your stuff on Facebook, and I was just desperate. I tried other stuff, and I just, you know, I I wanted what you had, and I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. I saw, meditation and this and that, and I really didn't know what to expect. I thought, that might be kind of too out there for me. Us Southern girls, kind of down to earth. I don't know about this yoga stuff and this journaling stuff. But what do I have to lose? So I was pleasantly surprised because I really wasn't sure this was going to work, just like other stuff hadn't worked, but I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. I love that for you. And we talk about this often, that out there stuff, that kind of woo stuff. And I'm just so grateful that you are willing to trust the process. And did you find the stuff that I gave you to do beneficial, even though it was journaling, even though it might be some sort of meditation or anything like that? Did you find the tools usable?
Immediately, even though I didn't have confidence in them right away. And I like how we kind of took it slow. I learned a little this week. I learned a little that week. I learned a little from this person that shared their story or that person. And once I let myself, okay, well, I might as well try it. And wow, wow. Yeah, you've given me so many tools. And it is the journaling. I thought, oh, I keep a diary. What? I'm 40 something years old. I'm not going to keep a diary, but it's my favorite thing to do. I don't know how it without journaling. It, all I had to do was take your advice and listen. If I didn't like it, then I don't do it. But there's not really much that I have tried that didn't work.
I love that for you because that's one of the things that is so important to me with all the modalities I've trained in over the years, being able to have these different tools that I can give my clients. So, thank you for that. I appreciate that. My next question is going to be you already kind of touched on it, but you said you tried a lot of things. Do you feel comfortable sharing with me some of the things that you tried in the past that maybe didn't give you the results that you wanted?
Yeah, sure. So ever since I was a kid, even before I can remember, from what I've been told since two. Weight has been an issue. I've been to the doctors for weight, no matter what I did. And that's, I mean, there were other things too, but the starting reason, the main reason that I first went to you was for my weight and for my pain in my back and my knees, but mostly my weight. And I had tried medicines. I had tried diet programs. I tried the ones where you order the expensive food that tastes like cardboard, I've even tried not eating. And actually, that's the only one that did work for a little while. But, we all know how that ends up. You gain your weight back. I tried the medicines that made me feel jittery and ill. I tried everything except for weight loss surgery, and nothing worked, at least not. I did keto. I did, fasting. And actually, I do still kind of do that because I enjoy it now. But nothing worked because I didn't get it. I didn't get what I needed. I didn't, it was like, I don't know, like a robot just doing what they're supposed to do. It never was in me like it is now. And 60, actually, as of this morning, 67 pounds lighter. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. My back,
Awesome.
minimal pain. If I get up and I have a backache, I know what to do about it. Same thing with my knees. And I'm not done, and I'm still fired up about it.
And how long have you been with me now in the group? Is it right at a year? I feel like it's right at a year, huh?
It is. It was, I think, the end of September. So yeah, it's been right around a year. And I've only missed 2 sessions because of scheduling. And I love it. I'm addicted to it, kind of.
Yeah. I love this for you, because this is a different set of how I work with people. So I do one-on-one work, but I also do this small group. And you are a year in, 67 pounds lighter, back pain's gone, knee pain, feeling better. That's awesome. I am
Yeah.
so happy for this transition for you.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm so sad that it was my last ditch effort and that I didn't try, sooner, because this is the only thing that it's worked. This is the only thing that makes me feel good on the inside. It has changed so much for me.
So when you feel good on the inside, you can say the outside feels better, right?
Yeah, and I can actually say, yeah, it's great. I'm looking pretty good in my clothes. I'm buying some new clothes and stuff, but it's nothing compared to the inside. Like I feel radiant. I feel radiant, really. And I think other people can see that too.
Absolutely. I would 100% agree. When I went through a transition, I remember looking in the mirror and I didn't recognize myself anymore. And other people said the same thing. And so I love that. Whenever we change that internal dialogue, when we stop that conditioned program patterning and we do things completely different than anything we'd ever learned before, it's outside the box. It's completely different than anything I've done. And I had to be willing and open to possibility, to something I'd never seen or understood, to see if it would work. And it worked for me, and it's worked for you too. So
It
I'm just
worked for me.
grateful. Yeah, so grateful for your trust. Thank you.
Me too. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I owe you some, in my brain and me so much.
You did the work. This is the difference. I laid the foundation for you and I helped guide you, but you actually showed up and did the work. And I truly believe that's the results, because that's the punchline, right? So when we navigate, we take those action steps, we get a result. But the results that we were creating in the past were from that ideal, that pattern, that conditioning. And like you said, you were trying all the things and you weren't getting the results that you needed. So we have to almost be at that point sometimes where we're at the bottom. There's no rope left, and it's like, I'm willing to try something crazy out there just to see. So, completely valid, completely normal, but that's the way it works. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been a great ride, and I'm not done, not even almost.
Okay, so one of my final questions for everybody is just how has this program changed your life, or just any final thoughts that you want to share with anyone?
Yeah, well, it's changed, it's changed me. And it's changed, well, I don't want to say it's changed my family. Nothing was wrong. I wasn't bad off. I mean, yeah, I had weight issues all my life. I wasn't feeling well and stuff like that, but I was happy. Good husband, good kids, good home, good community. I was happy, but I wasn't great. And I didn't, maybe that's what took me so long coming to you. I was okay. I wasn't severely depressed or anything like that, but I wasn't what I needed to be. And that now, not just me, but for my family, like I'm better. I'm great. I was good. Now I'm great. I didn't even know how much was out there for me, for my family. I would come home from work a bit grouchy. Maybe my family would walk around me on eggshells on some days. um, and it's not like that anymore. My family doesn't have to tiptoe around me. They don't have to, "Whoop, but let's test it. How is she today?" you know, because now I'm like, come at me. I got you. What do it's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Um, and I was okay, but I wanted more. And so I started looking for other jobs, other opportunities. And we discussed in one of our sessions, I'm not sure. Do I want to do A? Do I want to do B? Do I want to do an Etsy shop? Do I want to get back into the office and away from teaching? And I did both. I did both. And then that you said, it's okay. Why don't you do both? So I did both. And then I went over to the office side of it. And that, lo and behold, I got a new job, better pay, better working environment. It's what I wanted to do. So I'm happy in my job. I'm happy when I come home. Everything is just, I was okay before. Now I'm great. Now I'm wonderful. Everything is better than I thought, maybe than I thought I even deserved, really. It's, and I know there's even more. Like, I have confidence now. Like, I mean, I love my job and I'm going to stay here as far as I can see. But I know there's always other things. There's always better. If I want better, I'll just get something better. It's always better.
Yeah. And I love that because you were feeling torn, like you had to choose between your hobbies and your crafting and the Etsy opportunity and making money and helping support the family and being, off with the kids during the summer. Like there was this pull. And so I remember us doing some coaching on that. And yeah, my thought was why not have it all? And I remember you were like, wait, what? I
Right.
can't do both? Because that's not what we were taught, right? So we were taught to just really get good at one thing, go all in. But you could have your hobbies, your crafts, your enjoyment, your time with your husband, your time with your children, and love your job. So I love this for you. I love this transition in you, and just the trust that it took to go there. Is there any final thoughts for anyone out there that maybe has been watching me or questioning what I'm doing? What would you say to somebody that's been thinking about this or just not sure? Is there any advice or thoughts that you would offer them?
Just try it. Just try it. You don't have anything to lose. Nobody's going to make fun of you. Nobody's going to laugh at you. I was hesitant too at the whole group thing. You probably remember from school, I was always, kind of shy and in the back, but yeah, the group is good. It flows, and before you know it, the session is over. But I have never felt uncomfortable. And sometimes if I'm like, no, this doesn't really relate to me, the questions that you were asking, or asking if we, wanted to share anything, but someone else would, no matter what someone else is going through, you can kind of relate in some way or another. In the way that you're coaching drives us to, think through the process and work through it. It's relatable to whatever circumstance I've been in. I can never say that any of the sessions, only missed 2, none of them I have felt been a waste of my time. And I've even gone back and watched several of them over. I think it can apply to anyone. Don't be afraid to just try. If you don't like it, well, I mean, that's okay. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's not for you right now. Maybe you just need to sit on it and think about it, but don't be afraid. I've never felt uncomfortable with the other people in the group. I don't mind sharing, and I truly, truly appreciate other people's stories whenever they share also. Just, the way that I feel and how happy I am and how excited I am about this and how I can't wait to see even what more is in store for me. I almost, and I don't see how you can do it, Monique, because I almost just want to say, please, please, oh my gosh, why haven't you tried this yet? Just give it a shot. You won't be disappointed.
It's true. And I love this work so much. I'm so passionate about it. I mean, I'm sure y'all see that it's all I talk about, because
Yes.
I know the difference in the body when you change and you get things into alignment. And I've seen the possibility in my clients. I've seen it with people that I've had one session with. I've seen it with people that have been in a group for a few months to a year. I've seen it in one-on-one intensive rewiring, And so no matter where you're at, no matter what level of healing you're in, we have a space for you, and there's a support system. And I'll ask you one more thing because you just brought it up. The vault, having access to the replays, the courses, the PDFs inside the vault, and now you have access to all of the coaches that we're working together now, right? We've partnered,
Yes.
we recently changed, so we've partnered, and so you have access to multiple coaches and our information. Like, how does that sit with you? Is that
I feel
that feel good for you? Like, is that supporting? Okay.
yeah, like I'm never lost, if I'm like, if I need anything, I can just go back, and it's real easy. It's real, not a tech person. It's real easy to go in and just find what you need. Not that you're not available. You're always available. You always tell us to reach out in the group if we need anything, if we need coaching or anything like that. But and maybe it's because I've been in for, almost a year. But I know I can remember, oh, there's something about whatever situation I'm in somewhere. And it's real easy to go back and look, and there's so much information, not just our sessions that have been recorded and whatnot, but there's just so much good information even in there. So even if it's not that I've ever been, in the middle of the night, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? But you could hop on there. There's always something that you can do. There's always something there. You're never alone. You're never left to fend for yourself.
I think you just hit it right there. You're never alone. That was a huge part of what our mission was to bring together people and connect them that were like-minded and wanting to heal and not sure what to do, but to have that safe space, to have that support and that connection. So thank you for confirming that, because that's what I always say. We've always got your back. You're never alone. And you just said
Right.
it. So I appreciate that. Amanda, thank you so much for your time again. And is there
Yeah.
anything final that you want to wrap up and say before I stop the recording and end the session?
No, thank you. I'm happy to share. And I just hope that somebody sees me and it's just, just try it. It will change your life. It can't hurt anything. Just try it.
Thanks so much. I appreciate that. I am going to close this off. I'm Moniquederouen, the Integrative Mind Body Coach. And if you are interested in learning to self heal, reach out, shoot me a message, and let's connect.